That is the ball motion I want to see right there.
Got no regrets, I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position, they thought I was tripping. They had the vision.
What's going on social media land? So I have spoken out about how much I hate the Infinity Quest from Brunswick. So this layout was this 60 by 5 by 30. I reached out to the Brunswick, one of the core designers. I think he designed this core. And I was like, hey man, I really hated the first one I drilled. I'm gonna try a second one. What layout should I go with? That layout ended up being 45 by 4.5 by 40, right? Those are much different numbers where my typical layout, right, is 60 by 5 by 30. But I wanted to see, right, if I can get it a little bit stronger and maybe blend out my ball reaction a little bit. So that's exactly what I'm expecting and hoping, right, by the numbers, right? So this puts my pin a little bit closer to my fingers. That also kicks out the mass bias much, much further, right? So typically like mass bias was like about an inch, half an inch over from my thumb. Now it's way kicked out there. So I'm actually expecting this ball to pick up quite a bit and again, blend though. So we're gonna see, does this make this ball better? You know, do I just suck? Or does the ball just don't agree with me? So, but yeah, shout out to again the Brunswick team. And yeah, man, we're gonna see how these balls match up together. So I did previously hit the Infinity Quest, the original, right, with some surface. And now it's kind of lane shined a bit. So it won't be like apples for apples. But once we get to the sport pattern, right, I plan to hit the stronger drilled one with surface again, but I'll throw a couple shots with the polish. And for context, right, I'll just add, right, some previous shots with this, with the original Infinity Quest out of box or with a polish on it. So you can kind of see that ball reaction further. We're gonna get to business. Hit the links below, man, for everything. We're talking about the shoes. We're talking about my finger tape, Vice, Bioskin, that's in there. Then the best inserts, man, Jopo grips. They have finger grips as well as the best thumb, most secure thumb on the market. And yeah, man, the jerseys, man, you know, Cool Week 12 bagger. Get over there. Again, links for everything are below. And yeah, let's have a little fun. And so we're starting on a house shot where I think most people bowl on, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, gonna start middle of the lane. Hey, that held line, I feel like a lot longer than a previous one. So we gonna see. Probably still gotta get this ball some angle. Probably still gonna need a little angle. This is a strong ball, for sure. All right, so I'm moving my 5 boards from that last shot. Fell a little bit. That's what I want to see. Like, again, revved up, and arced. I can live with that. And it just looked more consistent right in the middle of the lane that I could actually read it compared to the longer pin, different angles. Layouts matter. I should make that t-shirt. But yeah, there's some new merch out there too. Like, I don't have it on personally, but, and also let's just get this out the way too. If you want like just a standard hype logo t-shirt, Cool Week has all the standard like just logo t-shirts, and they have like 4 colors, right? So it's a black one, navy blue, purple, and green, which is my personal favorite. But this is looking very good. Unlock the code, cheat code, So hearing and seeing that particular ball motion, like, and it brings it close to a layout I used to use a lot on different bowling balls, which is like drilling the pin, or in this case dot, right through my actual ring finger. Like, that was like a really go-to layout for myself. So let's do the same thing with this duller one, with the weaker drill one. Oh, now this is beautiful too. Oh, that's crazy. But still a little quicker responding, right? Because, you know, the layouts, right, it just pushes the ball reaction a little bit further. Like, I didn't see that ball tumble and rev up nearly as quickly. And you kind of see it with all these colors. And not the same amount of authority, right, through the pins, right? There's been light shaker on kind of light shaker. So something to keep in mind, like this other one's getting into a roll and really driving through the pins. I'm gonna throw one more before we switch to the other. Got around it pretty good. All right. So I don't know if that would have been any different with the stronger one, but let's see. But I definitely feel like I might go underscore with this ball. Like, okay. Again, not too mad at that shot. Missed it in, didn't hit it a whole lot. I'm honestly hoping this ball allows me to, you know, still stay relatively, you know, to the right? If I can stay a little bit close to the big dot, that'd be a big win. So again, middle of the lane, right? This joker moving. I actually have a lot of hope that this ball is actually gonna look really, really good on a sport pattern, especially once I add a little surface to it. All right, I'm gonna really move right, get on top of it, break the wrist a little bit. Boy, that is the ball motion I want to see right there. Again, it's tumbling. I see it, I can watch it go through the pins, you know, even straighter, which y'all know, you know, I'm not the best at, right? I don't do that every day of the week. I don't get the opportunity to do that and work on it, which you should. Roll. Man. Right, again, and I'll, you know, pause right here and allow, right, we can play some of these shots backwards. Put some elbow into it. Took a lot. Because I couldn't do a lot of what I'm doing, you know, with the 5-inch pin one, because this 4.5 and these different angles, right? This 45 or 4.5 by 40 is just, man, looking really good, man. Shout out to Brian Buckosh. Go check out Brian Buckosh's channel as well, man. So like he's one of the core designers at Brunswick, and again, like I think he definitely had a hand in developing this one. And these different numbers, right, definitely are doing a trick for me. Yeah, I ain't even mad at the 10 pin. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. I might need this. I might have to keep, this might stay in the bag. This has the opportunity. Like, I didn't expect that. Try to keep an open mind coming into it, but let's try this cleaner one from straighter. The surface blend out on this one is definitely helping my ball react. Because before, like, it would just shoot past it if I didn't hit it enough, or if I touched it just enough, right? Like, it jerks left. But it's getting there. But like, again, it's definitely not picking up nearly the same way that the stronger drilled one is. Like, you can just see it kind of just floating, not getting into a heavy roll. Oh. A little too clean. Let's get to the sport shot. All right, so we're gonna throw this one out of box. Because, again, out of box is pretty shiny. Expect this one to go pretty long. I'm gonna stay straight. At the dots, I'm closer to 10. I'm probably gonna be closer to 15 at the foul line. There you have it. Needs a little surface. I'm gonna throw one more. Okay. Keep it in play. It can play. Keep it in play, it can play. Same thing. Oh man. Chucked it in. All right, let's try it one more time. This one might not need no polish, bro. Like, that is rolling pretty good. And it has a little bit of transition on the lane. I threw a new bowling ball that I can't mention quite yet, and it looked substantial. That, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna move a little left. I'm gonna move 20. I'm gonna go to 20, probably gonna be a little closer to like 23 at the foul line. Oh, never hook. Okay. I really kind of set it out there. You gotta play a very direct line. When you're on sport shots, right, typically the less kind of loop. You only need that big kind of sweeping loop when you move in. But typically even here, right, I need to be more just straight, like straight lines, because the pattern has defined hook spots, and once it hits them, it's good. But if I sweep it out there hoping it's gonna pick up like a house shot, it's not gonna work. Oh, let's try this again. More speed definitely did the trick. And again, trying to keep more straight line when I'm aiming at the pocket or aiming at, again, my target down lane, like straight lines. I'm trying to, not a big loop. That's looking good. Let's throw the older one. A 5-inch pin, different angles. All right, same spot. So definitely felt more directional. Like that, I feel like that like saw it a little quicker, but again, definitely the surface helped and it brought the ball reactions much closer together. I'll move right. Yeah. So I honestly felt like the stronger one, right, picked up and got offline a little bit quicker, where the 5-inch pin one pushed but it's like storing and going a little more off the spot. All right, still throwing the 5-inch pin. I'm gonna move to 25 with this one, see what we get. So, let's throw another shot. Let's throw another shot. That's what I'm kind of expecting to be more of the norm. Like, I gotta be a little more perfect because like that one just pushed. Look, but we've seen the other one push as well. So splitting hairs a smidge, but as far as like tracking the ball, like going through its phases of ball motion, like I'm definitely more comfortable with the stronger one because I see it like pick up in the middle of the lane more consistent. Yeah, let's see what this one gives us from. Yeah, 25 at the dot's probably gonna be hovering a lot closer to 28, 29 at the foul line. Yeah, just, you want to be able to see the hook. Like, I feel like on tough, that's what you need. Like, and that's looking really, really good. Stupid good. That is, I'm really kind of like in love with this quest. I say that and I'll leave that. Getting really forward with my hand, but it got to the pocket, right? Yes, I left a crazy thing, but I'm pretty sure if I did this, 10 more times, I'm not gonna leave that particular assortment of pins. But yeah, man, stronger layout definitely helps, especially when some of these stronger bowling balls, like you change the core dynamics a lot. And Brunswick, a lot of other companies don't do that. I know Radical provide after drilling numbers, but I would be curious to know, like, all right, what is approximately, right? How much did I increase the differential, right, in this particular bowling ball by drilling it with these different angles? Because I just got a feeling it's picking up so much quicker, right? I had to have, again, just exploded that intermediate diff a little bit more on this particular bowling ball. So, yeah, looking pretty good. Oh, that's not gonna hook. I got to the bottom. Hey, y'all, forward, nothing. From deep. That should be good. Okay. So that looked exceptional. And yeah, new layout, you need it. Like, don't be afraid to, I feel like every year, just like people try their PAPs or go, reevaluate their PAPs, man, you need to try some new layouts because, man, that helped that ball tremendously. And maybe moving forward, right, that might be the direction I go with asymmetrics that don't have a ton of intermediate differential. I can drill them this way, right, and get a much more balanced, look on the lanes with it. So, yeah, man, hit the like, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, man, some more content is always on the way. And I'm curious, man, what other content outside of just purely competing, right? Because there's a ton of like league content, out there. Like, what else would you guys want to see? I'm just curious. Like, of course people want, more behind the scenes look at like what I'm doing, just with life kind of. And, I may introduce some of those concepts, like, with my daughter and the rest of my family. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just comment below, man. What else would you like to see, man? I know this is primarily, again, a ball review channel, but we can introduce different stuff, but do you want to see that? I don't know. Do I put it on the Hype Nation channel? Yeah, I might do that, right? So, I don't know. Talk to me, though. Have a dialogue.
Match the watch on them, birds watch, they flock on them. I'ma keep it moving, with the music up, I'ma keep them grooving. You sleeping on me, just keep snoozing. I'm so locked in.